So we're here, I'm doing this, and it was a weird time when the pandemic hit because we couldn't do our jobs, you know, and I have imposter syndrome at the best of times, you know. I'm always worrying that I'm not good enough at my job, and some of you might come up to me after the show and say, that's not imposter syndrome, you were shit. That might be what happens, but you know what imposter syndrome is, don't you? When I think you know you've got it when if you have a bad day at work, you blame yourself. You're like, well, that's because I'm terrible at my job. Obviously, I've had a bad day. And then when you have a good day at work, you think it's happened in spite of you, not because of you. You know, well, someone else must have done that. I can't have done. A sort of reverse Boris Johnson. That's what imposter syndrome is. And well, that response bodes well for later. Let me tell you. We shall come back to that, bookmark it. No. So it was a weird time to be a comedian. We couldn't do our job. We were resourceful as much as we could be. We were doing online gigs. We were doing gigs in parks. We were doing drive-in stand-up comedy. Any of you go to a drive-in stand-up comedy gig? No, because it's a fucking stupid idea, that's why. Don't know whose idea it was. What they would do, they would put a stage in a field and everyone, instead of sitting like you are at chairs and tables, they were in their cars. And instead of laughing, they were bibbing their horns and flashing their lights. I can't perform under those circumstances. It's why I never took to dogging. Unbelievable.